Welcome to Eds KetoWay. This is a journal of Ed Knutson's weight loss using nutritional ketogenesis. Let's see what Ed has for us today. Good morning. I'm running the heater. Yeah, it's Las Vegas. It's a little bit chilly. And as I've lost some weight, I'm starting to notice the brisk factor. And it's not like Lipton brisk tea, okay? There we go. We'll move that around until you can see my mug. Don't look at my nose hairs, though, okay? Hey, it's day 19? 20, 21, or 20. Yeah, I believe it's day 20 for my keto way, okay? And I'm hovering, okay? I maybe too much cheese in my diet, so I'm going to knock the cheese off, and that's about it. I haven't really been cheating on carbs. I did have, corn dogs. So, but that, adding 2 corn dogs together only comes to I think 4, not that, what was it, 9 and 9, 8, about by 18. But maybe I'm really, what would you call it? Anyway, maybe carbs, really affect me. So I'm going to drop or strip the corn dogs. Strip them down, man. Naked corn dogs isn't a corn dog anymore. You know that. It becomes a hot dog on a stick, a plain dog, because you don't put the bread on it, or I don't. Anyway, then, okay. So, and then I've been eating spinach and kale and butter, and let's see what else, salt, pepper, what is that called? Sea salt, not key salt. I don't think there's such a thing. Keto salt. Oh, somebody's probably selling that already. Put the word keto on front of something and then put it out there, and everybody, I'll buy some of that. It's for keto. Come on, people. Be serious. Do your research. Just because somebody puts keto on the front of something, and they're doing it, keto snacks all packaged up, ready for you, and so, just take care of yourself. Don't always see. Some people are always trying to pay somebody to make a snack for them or something. Learn how to do some of that stuff in the kitchen, or just don't snack. Okay, get used to not eating every time you feel like it. Okay, so there we go. And let's see. I'm not snacking. There's nothing for me to snack on. Maybe I don't really feel. I've never been a snacker. Occasionally I have had snacks before, but I know how detrimental it is, because I'm one of those that would sit down with a bag of, one of my favorite chips is Sun chips, or Funyun rings, those two, and both of them, oh, what a carb load, huh? After you're done with those, you go guilt, slobber on the pillow time. So that's okay, so I'm still hovering at 279 actually this morning. It was right in there. I'm like, okay, and my waist is down a couple of inches, 2.5 inches. My pants are getting loose, but I also feel my shirt's getting loose. So I think it's not just taking it off my belly, my legs, and some of my upper torso. I like that word, torso. It's a torso. If you touch my torso, you're in trouble. Okay, so anyway, one of the things that I did in the last couple of days is a lot of reading. I'm also a writer. I'm trying to write a novel. I'm not trying. I'm actually doing it, and I've been doing it for 5 years now. But I had some impetus on that yesterday, and the clarity of mind is really helping with some of this stuff, because sometimes, like when I would eat, and after a meal, I'd be going, oh, I don't want to sit down and write, or I don't want to do this. And same thing used to happen when I drank. I used to be a beer drinker, and pretty much after that first beer, I'd be like, oh, I ain't doing it. I'll just sit here and enjoy my buzz. And then I'd keep imbibing. Anyway, we won't go there very long. So carbohydrates would do that too. They'd fog my mind. So Dr. Barry had just, if you follow him, today is the 16th, Friday the 16th of November 2018. If you're on his page, he shared an article another study has been released about how carbohydrates raise the insulin, and that's part of the problem. It's not the don't fall for the eat less, move more trick when really it's about getting carbs out of your diet, getting sugars out of your diet, okay? And I don't think he talks about putting fat in this article. So mostly his study was just to show that yes, and when you bring carbs into your body, the insulin goes up, and of course any extra fat or any extra sugar from the carbs is like converted to fat right there in the conversion factory in your body. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I like this keto diet, and I'm satiated. I said it right this time. I'm satiated. I'm satiated. I like being satiated. Satiated to me means that I don't, I don't get those hunger pangs that almost became a pain. Tuesday, I gave her a snack. Now she knows there's another snack. What's funny, what'd you do? Oh, I put him under her collar. I just reached down there and took it. Because she could smell it while it's around her collar. It's almost cruel, isn't it? Get that. This is chicken jerky for dogs. Okay, Tuesday. Let's see if I wonder if you guys can see this. Here we go. We're gonna do a little Tuesday watching. I don't know if this will work. Okay, we don't want Tuesday. Okay, come over here. Over here. Come on. Huh? What? Look at that. Come on. Oh gosh. Oh, I still have my fingers. That's a good thing. I like my fingers. I've had them all my life and got used to them. I remember remember Ziggy the cartoon? He had an interesting, there's always, it's a one-panel cartoon, or comic. Okay, comic, not cartoon. For all of those, oh, it's not a cartoon, it's a comic, shut up. Anyway, it's a one-panel comic. And he said, I figured out why it's so hard to lose weight. Me and my fat have become such good friends. Well, folks, it's time to unfriend the fat. Thanks for that moment of wisdom, Ziggy. But that's what we're doing with this keto way, is unfriending the fat. And sometimes you got to get on there and unfriend people on Facebook when they're constantly trying to tear you down. I'm Walter Crutchbite. Oh, yeah, Walter. Remember Walter Cronkite? I have a lot of characters I do because I'm in radio. Walter Crutchbite is one of them. Mandela Man. Mandela Man is another one. He's a very smart guy and kind of a whip, you know what I mean? Snappy. Oh, yes. And then there's Buford and Phineas, which I won't go into. So if you want to hear Buford and Phineas, you have to ask. And anyway, there's several others. That's not the point of any of this. But they all live in my mind, and I like to bring them out when, I don't know if some people think things through, but I remember a book called Think and Grow Rich. And if you ever read that, he would, let's see, who is the author? I don't even remember now. That's how smart I am. He'd call upon this imaginary board, and he had Thomas Edison and some of these famous people, and some of them were dead. Napoleon, I think he was on his board, and he would imaginary sit down and talk over with them in a way that sounds weird, but at the same time, if you've studied the life, the autobiography of Edison, if you've studied the autobiography, not necessarily autobiography, biography of any of these famous people, and you get to know how they think and what their drive is in doing things. And I like to use once in a while the word impetus, which I used earlier. What gets them to go do something? What is that? And so, since he had read biographies on these men, he would put them around. Well, I've got a bunch of corn dog people in my mind, but I know the characters because I've been in radio for over 30 years off and on now, and most of these characters I've had when I almost got auditioned for Hanna-Barbera cartoons once, but I let life get in the way. And anyway, here I am working at a Christian radio station, losing weight because I blimped. So I'm going to unfriend my fat. So thanks for joining me. I'm just kind of blathering. Today's Friday. It's exciting. I don't know why. It just is. Next week is Thanksgiving, and I have a lot to be thankful for. And let's see, last weekend was Veterans Day, and so next week, so we get a week break between Veterans Day, Marine Corps birthday. I bought my new shoes, I still love them. And then Thanksgiving's coming up, and I'm going to stay here. I was going to go see Mama. She lives in Tempe, which is south of Phoenix, a mile or two. And then things came up to where nobody can watch my Tuesday dog while I'm gone. So I'm hoping that changes by December, and I'm going to miss Tuesday when I go down there. But I'm over 10 minutes already. Shame on me, okay? May the good Lord bless you in ways you would never imagine. Hi, how are you today? See, the voice doesn't sync up with the mouth, huh? Bye. Bye. Thanks for joining me on Eds KetoWay journey. Visit my blog at fedketo.com. That's fedketo.com. Also, my YouTube channel is EdFilm711. That's EdFilm711. Come back later for more as I video journal my KetoWay journey.